Hello, this is Scot Harden. This is a short compilation video of our two-day adventure ride over to Laughlin, Nevada. They took this past weekend with Pete Postel, Rob Scapa, and Paul Krause, three good riding friends and buddies. Like to go out and do some adventure riding. Took off early on the 27th, very early in the morning. Ideal conditions. Dirt was just saturated to the ground. Made it even sandy stretches of trail like the one you see here. Real rideable and enjoyable on the big 790s. Just an absolutely fantastic day, something we've been talking about doing for a while. Just a small group, 4 guys, so that we could move right along. Didn't experience any issues or any problems throughout the weekend, and Pete had a pretty aggressive schedule, as I said. 225 miles a day, some dune crossings, some technical trail, a lot of big open spaces out there. Just great big open spaces. It just felt so good to get out there and get some fresh air and get some exercise in. It was kind of ride that was all over. You really felt good, glad that you did it. Really tired, but a good tired. Pete's was a pretty funny guy. I told him no sand. Try to keep the sand to a minimum, as you can see. He didn't listen to me at all. He just kept going wherever he wanted to. Area we're both very familiar with. Me doing tours there for many years for KTM and personal rides, all through the Mojave National Preserve, Landfair Valley. This just gives you an idea of the expanse out there and some of the views and vistas that you have. This is looking over towards Krause Dunes on the right. We arrived in our destination, Harris and Laughlin, right before dark. Got up the next morning and took off at dark 30. Headed for back to Victorville. Ran into some really cool sections. This is the burned out area near Sema Dome and Teutonia Peak that got burned out this last summer. Really sad to see, what lightning can do. This was a lightning fire, by the way. But as you can see, that the brown stripes coming off the back of the tire, the traction was absolutely perfect. Yeah, it was a little cold in places, but once you got riding and started working, it definitely warmed up and you could feel comfortable out riding. The group that I was with was just, world-class riders like Paul and Pete, and then of course Rob's no slouch either. A very young 71-year-old Rob Scapa, I might mention, rode the wheels off of his bike, as did Paul and Pete. But these are the kind of guys that you feel good riding close to and don't have to worry about, because you know they're not going to do anything stupid. A lot of the stuff, this was going into Searchlight, Nevada, the second day. Again, you can see the brown stripes coming off the rear of the bike. Just perfect traction. What else can you say? It's fun like this. You can ride in groups and not get dusted out and kind of enjoy it even more. We stopped at the lava tubes and went down inside and shot a few photos down inside there. Really kind of a special moment there. Had quick lunch in Baker on the way back on Sunday. Instead of cutting it short, Pete kept the hammer down, kept us riding right until dark on Sunday. I mean, a full off-road section all the way back in. Absolutely perfect day. What else could you ask for?
So 460 miles, most all of it off-road. We made it. No major incidents or anything. Bike is looking pretty good, front to rear. Not seeing any big dings in the wheels, which is a good thing. I was just trying to be very careful about that. Got a couple minor technical or electrical issues I got to sort out, but we're looking good. Made it here. Paul, we drug Paul out, made him ride with us. He made it. He had a good time.
It was awesome. It was a great day.
Yeah.
2 great days, actually.
Yeah, it was. Good weather, huh?
It's awesome.
The traction was perfect. A little cold today, but
Freshly watered.
Yeah.
And no rain, thank goodness.
Awesome. All right, man.
So what else could you ask for? 2 great days of riding, no injuries, no accidents, no fouls. 3 great riding buddies, some really good times, great open spaces, great motorcycles. What else can you ask for? So blessed.